Have you ever caught a familiar scent and suddenly felt calmer, happier, or even a little emotional? That's because your sense of smell has a direct connection to the emotional part of your brain. And that's exactly why aromatherapy can be so much more powerful than people realize. Today, we're talking about something that most of us experience every day without really thinking about it. And that's our sense of smell, and why it has such a powerful effect on the way we feel. Think about it for a moment. Maybe it's the smell of fresh rain or a certain perfume that reminds you of a certain someone, or the scent of your grandmother's food. Before you've even identified what you're smelling, you've already felt something. And that's because smell is unique among all of our senses. Everything we see, hear, touch, and taste first passes through a part of the brain called the thalamus before being processed. But smell is different. It takes a much more direct route, connecting almost immediately with two important areas of the brain: the amygdala, which processes emotions, and the hippocampus, which is responsible for forming memories. So, in other words, scent reaches your emotions before your logical brain has much chance to catch up. That's why a simple fragrance can instantly transport you back to another time in your life, or completely change your mood within seconds. This is also where aromatherapy comes in. When we inhale certain essential oils, we're not just enjoying a pleasant fragrance. Those scent molecules activate pathways in the brain that can influence our nervous system, like lavender, for example. It's one of the most researched essential oils when it comes to relaxation and sleep. Studies suggest that it can help reduce activity in the body's stress response, encouraging the parasympathetic nervous system, which is often called the rest and digest system, to be more active. That can mean your breathing slows, your muscles begin to relax, your heart rate settles, and you simply start to feel calmer. And other scents have almost the opposite effect. Citrus oils like lemon, grapefruit, and bergamot are often associated with feeling brighter, more alert, and mentally refreshed. Peppermint and rosemary are commonly used when people need to focus or overcome that afternoon mental slump. Because smell is so closely linked with memory, our brains naturally build associations. So, if you diffuse the same essential oil every evening while reading or winding down before bed, your brain gradually begins to connect that scent with relaxation. And eventually, simply smelling that familiar aroma can help trigger the same relaxed state much more quickly. So it's a little like creating your own emotional shortcut, and that's something anyone can do. You don't need an elaborate self-care routine. You could diffuse lavender or sandalwood in the evening as part of your evening routine. The important part isn't using lots of different scents. It's using them consistently, so your brain starts to associate them with a certain emotional state. And over time, those associations become very powerful. So if you've ever wondered why certain scents seem to affect you so deeply, now you know. Your sense of smell is one of the fastest pathways into your emotional brain. And with just a little bit of intention, aromatherapy can become a simple, gentle tool to help you feel calmer, more focused, or simply a little more balanced throughout your day.